Hey, it's Miko, and I wanted to record a video about the X5 third row seat. I found out that I noticed that a lot of clients ask and want to just come in to see how that third seat works. And I figured that a lot of people just shop between different brands, different models, and they try to compare how it works in each car. Because it has to be the right combination of the size of the car, overall functionality, and the third row seat. Because you can definitely get a car with a nicer, roomier seat, but then the car is larger as well, so it's more expensive and it's harder to deal with. So we're going to look at an X5 with a third row seat, and I'll show you the functionality, what it looks like, and what it's actually good for. This is 2017 X5. All cars from 2014 up to this year are pretty much the same, and even if you go to the older model before the up to 2013, the third row is pretty much the same size, so you can extrapolate, and if that's the car you're shopping for, this will give you an idea of what you're going to get. So this car has the option third row seat plus rear axle suspension. With third row you also get different suspension, improved suspension for the rear to accommodate for the extra weight. Right now we have the seat folded in, and it looks pretty much like a regular car. The space is the same. The loading gate is the same. This is the privacy cover. So this space right now is exactly the same as if you did not have the third row, with only difference that if the car does not have that option, I will be able to raise this cover and there will be extra storage, which could be used for spare tire, because there's an option to get a car with the non-round flats and a spare. So to be able to use the third row, first of all, the privacy cover is gonna go. So we push a button, slide it out, and you can either leave it at home, leave it somewhere else, or I found with my car that, especially if it's only kids in the back, I just put it on the bottom right here, and this way it's not going to get lost anywhere. It's not cluttering my house. Another thing that's different with when you get the third row, the second row you'll be able to move it, and you have to move it, because right now if I don't move the second row, I cannot raise the third row. It's just not going to work. It splits in two pieces. So there's a handle, just like old school on seats without manual adjustments, and I move it separately. There's one big piece for the left side, and there's one smaller piece for the right side, just a separate seat. So right now I move both of them a little bit. Also, you have two more adjustments. So there's a regular adjustment like all X5s or BMWs. This is how I can fold seats down, just fold them flat. Another handle is, by the way, you can adjust the angle as well. Another handle, there's a big handle. I raise this handle all the way up, and this will move the whole seat up. So it gives me the room to actually get in there. So now you probably try to go to the side so you can see what it actually looks like. So right now, to raise the seat, I raise this up, and the seat is up. And then I just push the headrest, and that's it. It's ready to go. Now the big question is how useful that is. So I'm about 5'10", 5'11". I'm gonna step in, sit myself down. So this is not, we're not done. So now I actually have to lower this down. And as you can see, I'm not really comfortable. I could sit like this, I could go on a 20-30 minute ride, I'm not gonna like it, and if there's another person here, then it's gonna get really tight. Other than that, there is a seat belt. You can see there are seat belts. I have cup holders down here. There are AC outlets, so you know it's all safe. And I'm gonna raise this up just to show you. So now I've got two seats, and again, I can ride like this. I'm not gonna be comfortable. Ideally, this will be for children. Another big question that people usually ask, there's no latch system here. So there's a latch system on the front two seats for two of them, but I cannot install a baby or child seat with a latch here. I could put a booster for larger kid, you know, I guess it goes by weight, not by age, but probably like from 4 years old, it should be okay. And then you just have to play with this. Once somebody sits here and you need to raise this up, you will not be able to leave a child seat or a child in a seat in the second row. Just not enough room to raise this up. There's one solution that I actually did once. I could get in and out through here. So if there's just one person needs to sit in the third row, there you go. I can get it in and out, and it's possible. It's not comfortable, it's not ideal, but what you get is 2 extra seats for emergencies or for kids in the car that's pretty small compared to anything else. You compare it to Audi Q7, it's about 5-6 inches shorter. You compare it to the Mercedes GL, it's way shorter. All the full-size SUVs, they're huge. This is still a car that's manageable. We're here in San Francisco, so it's really important to be able to park this car and to maneuver in the city. So that's it. This is the third row, X5. Thanks for watching.